Hello again, Pietro. Thanks for clicking on by. We are on day 2 with COROS versus Amazfit. This is the Amazfit Falcon and this is the COROS Apex 2 Pro. As far as naming structure, less is more, but a lot of people do the Pro thing. Last year this was called the Garmin Fenix 6X Pro Solar. Then they renamed it to this year's model the Garmin 7X Sapphire Solar. So many names. So I decided, I say the word so too frequently. I decided to do an all-day test of battery life, and I found a fun bug with COROS. You want to see it, don't you? I first encountered the bug when I was out and about running errands because I wanted to show you some GPS stuff. So watch this. I unlock it and nothing works. The map has completely locked up, and it's been locked up for, I don't know, about 10 minutes. And I want to go to bed because it's late. 21:21. I need to be in bed in less than an hour. So I'm pushing all these buttons. This turns the backlight on and off, so that's nice. If I do a long press, nothing. Long press, nothing. One press, nothing. It doesn't zoom in or zoom out. I get that line, but that's it. But it does look like it's kind of doing north, but let's do a long press on this button for 20 seconds. 1001, 1002. Oh, I can just look at the second counter on my phone. So this might be a good test because 1, it may or not reboot the watch. And 2, if your watch locks up, does COROS auto save the activity? Okay, that was 20 seconds, nothing. Let's try the center button for 20 seconds. And yes, Malacca, I probably should have Googled this, but hey, sometimes it's more fun to just experiment. I'll fast forward. Okay, that didn't work. Google. And while we're doing that, I'll show you a cool thing about the Amazfit. 1, if you do a long press, you can exit the workout, and then it automatically goes into do not disturb mode. Now I have full access to the watch. I can look at all my stats. I can look at missed texts, messages. I can do everything. I can even swipe down and check my battery life, 47%, so I'm good for another week. And then I click there. I can go to settings, all that fun stuff, and then it'll automatically go back to the workout when I'm ready. So it's kind of fun. Or I can actually go back to the workout. And then right here, I can pause the workout. I can resume later. That is a fault that I've found with COROS. COROS that does not have resume later in every single activity. It seems to be hiking, running, but a lot of the other activities, so I would say less than 30% of the activities have resume later. That's inconsistent. And one of the first things that I was taught to test for, and one thing that I hear project managers say a lot, is always make sure the software is consistent along and among the pages, the different features. If you're going to do one feature on one page, you should be consistent, do that other. So the fact that COROS didn't include resume later on all the workouts? Why COROS? All right, I watched a few videos, and one says wash the watch. Another one says unlock the watch. So it's unlocked and hold the light button for 15 seconds. But we did that, and it also warns do not press any more than one button at a time. But that's not doing anything. And then it says to charge it for 2 hours. But the last time it got stuck in this mode, if I just waited, it exited. I mean, it is showing if you can see that font right there. See, it was like half a mile, so it's kind of working, but the map data isn't loading. Anyway, that is not. Okay, I'll just leave it be. Meanwhile, this is how resume later works. and we're done. We're just, and then in another minute or so, it kicks back and says, hey, do you want to continue that workout? So we're going to finish the workout. And then of course you do have more. You can data page, you can change your data, kind of cool. And in some workouts, it also has track back. We'll do that tomorrow or day 4 or something. So I'll hit finish. Some nice beeping. We have the training effect. Full recovery time, 17 hours. Yoga, 3,000 calories burned. It has all my lap detail because we kept doing the lap button. That's one cool thing about both this Falcon watch and the Apex 2 is it has the lap button. Really nice. And now I put it into bedtime mode. Theater mode isn't necessary, but it does dim the screen, and I really like that feature. And then AOD automatically turns off in this watch, so it's not going to wake you up, and raise to wake turns off as well. But I'll take it out of theater mode, brightens up, show you my day. So we have the sleep that we reviewed this morning, heart rate, my last workout, workout status, kind of cool, training load, VO2 max, usually the recovery time, and then I continue to scroll down, and then it's also a full touch screen, has weather, it's about to snow, blood oxygen, breathing. Here's my activity rings. I completed those today. 50 fat burn, pretty cool. And it does count stairs, not as good as COROS, but COROS does not count them as accurate as other watches, so we're not going to be tracking stairs. It also keeps track of my sitting time, which is fun, my distance, calories, active minutes, all that fun stuff. And that's my day. So it focuses on these completing the rings, fat burn, standing, and calories, not so much steps, which is nice. And I would show you COROS, but yeah. Minutes later, it's still frozen. Oh, it's getting late. Another thing the video said was to try to charge it. So we got this cool keychain charger here. You push the button, slides out, little magnet there. This plugs in one way to the back of the COROS, and then I plug this into the charger. Well, we'll just leave that there for a bit, see what happens.
Love is gone, you'll never be the same. Empty home, I hope you found your way to somebody.
When in doubt, troubleshoot. just keep on pushing buttons until something works. Still not working. Let me show you. So right there, here's my little project. I plugged it in. It was at 8%. Now it's at 10%. So it is charging. Watch this. Find device. So it's doing something. It's still connected. It won't synchronize because the watch is in a workout. So you see right there, your device is in activity mode. But it's definitely doing something. Okay, now it's at 11%. Normally it shows that it's charging, and even while plugged in, so I'm definitely juicing it. There's no charge indication because that screen is locked. So the video said don't get all click happy, but I've tried the 15 seconds there while I plugged in. I've tried 15 seconds scroll wheel, nothing. So if you know how to fix this and you're a COROS user, let me know. Thanks. And here we are, hours later. It is 4 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. So I looked over on my nightstand, still bricked. What to do? We're gonna try. First things first, never waste a naked wrist. And I could have put this on last night, but I just was so tired that I just went to bed with one watch. I'll explain that in a bit. Just do what they say and charge it. So I went from 55 down to 28 over the last 5 or 6 hours. Your device is in activity mode. Okay. So that 9-hour workout from yesterday is still running somehow. We are still bricked in this mode. This is what we're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just leave it plugged in. I'm going to try to go get some more sleep and we'll see what happens. There is an option, but I don't want to do it yet because then I lose all that data. I kind of want to treat it like, let's say this happened in a race. Let's say you were doing an 8-hour race and then right before the end of the race, you're trying to find your car. So you're trying to use the map to get back to your car, but now you can't do that because the watch is bricked. Not this watch, the COROS. If I go to settings right here, go to the watch, and then I click on the watch, right there, I can click reset and just delete everything. We'll try that in the next 5 or 6 hours. Meanwhile, I'm going to send this video to support and we'll just see what they say. I'll give you an update later.